We're back with another video. Last time you saw me on a video, we talked about the Ford 350, and I got a lot of comments. A lot of you guys said, you know what? That truck is gonna break down on you. You can't trust Ford. So I did a thing, a big thing. Ram 2500, 6.4 liter. And hope you guys like this truck more than my Ford. But it's not my truck. It's my buddy's. All right, so my hair is going all over the place. It's windy out here. Hopefully these mics can pick up just fine. We're standing in front of my buddy's truck. It's brand new 2023 Ram 2500 Hemi, 6.4 liter. I don't know what else I need to know about this truck, man. So first off, Chris and I are both Tacoma guys, or actually ex-Tacoma.
We were Tacoma guys.
We were Tacoma guys. If you're watching the channel, you probably have a Toyota. I mean, we love Toyotas. They're great toys, but eventually you need the big boys. You need the big toys for the big jobs, and you grow up a little bit.
Yeah, especially when you get older, you know, you want to do more things and be able to pull more. You know, when you get a big trailer, you want to be able to pull more. So Tacoma, as much as I loved it, I had to upgrade because it just wasn't enough for what I'm planning to do in the future.
That's right. And you know, I got a lot of hate from going from a Tacoma. They're like, oh, you should have got the Tundra. And I got a bunch of people upset, and you probably can read the comments on my last video. But the thing about the Tundra is they're great trucks. It's a whole new design, so we'll see how well those new engines and whatnot turn out to be. I'm sure they'll be fine. But the Tundras are still limited. I think they're 11,000 pounds of pulling.
It is 11,000 pounds, and unfortunately, so is the Power Wagon. But I'd still rather have the Power Wagon 2500 over the Tundra, just because this is literally my dream truck.
Yeah.
Ever since the Power Wagon came out, well, it's been out since the 40s, but ever since they upgraded and did everything to the inside, it's what I've always wanted. So I had to go out and get it. That's right.
That's right. And I think the black on black is really nice. At first I thought this was plastic, but it's not. I was like, wait, is this plastic? It's not plastic. So there's that. It's a nice truck. I'm going to give you guys a little walk around over the truck so you guys can see all the bells and whistles. And I guess hopefully we don't miss anything, but there's we'll show you all around the truck.
Yeah, it's still kind of new to me, so I still don't know all the bells and whistles yet. But yeah, we'll find out. See what we got.
So one thing I wish my truck had, obviously my Ford does not have this, it's like a $3,000 upgrade, is you have a winch. How much does this winch
that winch pull, or it's able to withstand 12,000 pounds?
I mean, it looks amazing, and I wanted to just ask you, like, what are some of your favorite features on the outside of the truck?
So majority of my favorite features are on the inside of the truck. The outside, to me, I think it's perfect, the black on black, and then you have the spray and bed liner. Also, the tow mirrors. It's a nice little perk. You hit a button and they pop in. So, other than that, yeah, the outside is perfect to me.
So obviously, the outside speaks for itself. So we're gonna go inside. Tell us a little bit about the inside of the truck and your favorite features of the inside of the truck.
Yeah, of course. I'll show you here in a minute. Yep.
One of my favorite things about the truck, Chris, is your accessory.
I mean, which one? Which accessory? I have tons of them.
we won't show all the accessories, just the truck accessories. So tell me about the truck. Tell me what you really love and admire most about this truck. That, you know, what does it do for your family?
So the biggest thing that I love about this truck on the inside is obviously the 12-inch display. I love it since it came out. I've always wanted it. Obviously the sunroof. You got to have a sunroof in every vehicle you own. That's my personal opinion. Also, with the center console, Dodge does a great thing with the center console. You have your charging station for your phones, so many auxiliaries, connections, and then underneath here you have more, like, tons of storage. I mean, you can't go wrong with what Dodge does. It's beautiful. I can't say anything bad about it.
Yeah, I feel like Ford has a lot of storage, and then I saw your truck and I was like, oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, so another feature that I love about this is I've never had ventilated seats before. So I'm interested to find out what that feels like.
It feels good, man, I can tell you.
I've had heated seats, but ventilated seats is something new for me.
It's a huge upgrade. I have one on my Ford. I love that feature.
Yeah, it's something I'm probably gonna have to get used to.
That's right. I'm going to pretend like I know everything about the truck. You know, it has a 410 horsepower, 429 pounds of max torque. I mean, the vehicle rating, gross rating is 8,500 pounds. And, you know, gross combined weight rating, I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just reading this thing right here. It's pretty awesome that it has that conveniently located.
It's a little decals, you know, a little power wagon. So we have a little dog.
You shouldn't have. What was that? Is that a dog? Uh-oh. It's Hillary.
And this is his spot. He claimed it already, so it is a little dirty. But other than that, I took it in the snow already once, and you know, my buddy still has Toyota, and I had to make a way for him to get through. That's all I'm going to say about that, though.
It's time to convert them. Awesome. Let's look at the screen real quick.
All right, so again, the screen, it's huge.
Well, it's kind of it's like the only, besides Tesla, I think it's like the only other company, like Dodge is the only other company that does this whole vertical thing, like you use your phone, you know.
Yeah, let me turn the truck on real quick, and then I'm going to show you some of the camera views that I was actually happy about. Obviously, you have your surround, you know, your above view, your left mirror view, your right mirror view, your forward, so with people who don't know how to drive it, how close they are, because you do sit up high. Your rear cam, obviously. Your cargo camera, which I never thought I would need. Am I glad I have it? Yeah, now that it's there.
Especially for towing, too.
Right. And then you have 2 extra spots for your cameras. And then for me, my trailer reverse guidance, which I still need because I'm horrible at backing up trailers still.
I think all of us are, really, if we're being honest with ourselves.
But it's, you know, it's nice because if you need to go right, it just goes with it. It's amazing. I love it. There's nothing wrong, nothing bad about this at all.
Does it take a little while to get used to that vertical look instead of the horizontal?
No, actually, not at all. It's actually it's nothing. It's so used to getting used to. It was simple. It speaks for itself.
Yeah. Well, I feel like especially since like it's like your phone, so you're so used to it, you know.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It is amazing how, and you know, the one thing about the Tacoma that I didn't really like, but I like about the Ram, is when I'm driving, you know, we're able to type in destinations. Other vehicles you're not able to do so because obviously you don't want the driver. It's a safety feature, and I get it. They don't want the driver to be able to type an address in while they're driving, but with this, the passenger can go ahead and type the address that you're looking for, and it doesn't freeze up on them.
So you said you took it off road to snow. How was that? 4x4. We're not obviously can't do a 4x4 here on pavement, but
So I'm not gonna lie, I did. There was one part of the road where I did slide a little bit, but obviously it was ice. Other than that, I've seen where we were at the Chevy 2500 get stuck, and then a Dodge Dakota, old Dodge Dakota, actually got stuck, but was able to get himself out. So I think Dodge is the way to go now.
again, don't mind my hair. It's super windy out, but so I feel like there's Dodge guys and there's Ford guys, and then there's Toyotas. But in the conversation between Dodge and Ford, I feel like a lot of them do a lot of things kind of similarly.
They do. I mean, it's Dodge and Ford. Yeah, I mean.
So besides the things that you get, you know, all the bells and whistles, which are pretty similar in many ways between like my Ford Super Duty and your Ram 2500, right? But like, does it come down to looks and preference of certain things?
To me, the Dodge Ram was always my favorite truck. The outside of it, it's just, I love the look of it. It's aggressive looking. And then you have, you know, the Power Wagon, which is the off-road version.
It's like the Tremor of the Ford.
Correct. To me, it's just a personal preference. I was always a Dodge fan. I missed my Dodge when I didn't have it. And
What did you have before?
I had a Ram 1500. It was a 2013, but trust me, it didn't have all the bells and whistles like this one does. No, it did not.
It almost feel sinful to take this thing off-roading.
I don't want to scratch this one.
Yeah. My wife, when I got mine, my wife said, "You're not taking it off-roading." Like, it's an off-road truck. She says, "Well, you can go trailing, go have fun, but do not do what you do with your Tacoma."
Yeah, I mean, with my Tacoma, The second day I bought it, I was already on the trails, and I mean, you've seen it. When I moved out here, it was like base model. I upgraded a lot of things to it. I do miss that I can't go off-roading in this yet. I say about 5-6 years when it gets this, a couple scratches in it, then I have an excuse to get more scratches. But as of right now, there's no way I'm going to take this on the trails that we used to go on with Tacoma.
Oh, for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, if you've watched some of my videos, you've seen what we did, and what we shouldn't have done and whatnot. But yeah, these are not the trucks we're taking to the same trails. We ain't taking this to Tahuya.
Right, and I was the one with the red Tacoma that would get us lost, or just didn't care about how I treated my truck because I figured it's a Tacoma, I could do anything.
At this point, it doesn't even matter because now it's sold.
It is. I mean, I didn't lie. They did ask if there was anything that any accidents, and there was not an accident to it, so I wasn't lying.
Have you taken it off-roading? Well,
Well, it's a truck.
it's a truck.
It's a truck.
It's a Toyota Tacoma. let's
It
be
is.
honest.
It is.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to show some more features of the truck. I know this is not like your auto trend car review. Just want this to be a real, legit, review from owners. So hopefully you guys got to see that. Anything else you want to share about the truck? Mileage. What's the MPG on this thing?
So I get about 350 miles, 375 miles to a tank. Right now I'm getting 12 miles to the gallon, which is a little bit worse than my Tacoma. But
Isn't that crazy? Like you get so much more power, but it's only a little bit worse than the Tacoma.
It is. But then again, you do not buy a truck because you want to save money on gas. I buy what I want because I love it, not because, gas is $5 a gallon right now.
Yeah, seriously.
But
Thanks,
no,
man.
I love it. I can't complain. There's already I bought it with 57 miles on it, and I have 887 miles, and I had it less than a month.
Means you're doing it right. You're enjoying the truck.
I am enjoying the heck out of this truck. It does cost me about the most I've spent so far was $85 to fill it up. So between $75 and $85 to fill up the tank.
Yeah, I started my truck with like 5 miles, and now I have 30,000.
Yeah,
It's a year old. But we did road trips.
we'll get there.
Yeah, it's so yeah, these are fine trucks. I love the details on this thing. So
One more thing I want to add. I haven't used this function yet. But there's also, you have Alexa on here. Amazon Alexa is an option. So that's just another thing that's on there.
hey Alexa, do a burnout. No.